G.I.A Automotive 2011 Sonic.
No, 2015.
2015 Sonic with the turbo. I'm doing the Serpentine belt today, and I want to show you what you're going to need to do to remove this bracket that mounts onto the engine. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory when it comes to taking off the motor mount on the top. You need yourself some deep sockets and a regular 15 shallow socket. But then the tricky part is when you get to this here. It took me a little while to figure it out. Not a little while, but a little bit of figuring out what handles, what's gonna fit under there and everything. So what I used was 15 shallow, and I used this long 15 handle for leverage, and this one here, the gear wrench, for just turning it without having to move this one and keep turning it by hand. This one just does a gear wrench. So now the tricky bolt was the one on the front here in the middle where there's no room and you can't use a socket. So I put my 15 and I had my finger over the head of the bolt as I put the wrench around it. Once I felt the wrench lock onto the head of the bolt, I pushed downwards to loosen it, and it broke free. So now this is ready to come out. I got the, hold this for me please. I got the lower nut completely loosened, and I can feel it ready to they're just hanging out. And there's really 3 bolts. Just to do one at a time here. The bolt on the bottom is gonna stay in place and it's gonna come out as a unit. The ones on the top will come out individually. See how long they are? The one on the bottom will never come out until it's unscrewed from the engine block. And stand on this. Tricky. See where I'm putting my finger in? You can't even turn it. So here's your gear wrench. Gear wrench set up here. Now you can turn it. Let me get my hand under there. Let's see here. Point it like that. So the only thing holding it back now from coming out is the belt. Let's get this bolt out of here. They're both the same length. Now I'm gonna try to squeeze that bolt out because it looks like it needs to come out for it to come out. There you go. Now this is the plate for the block, and as you can see, it was a challenge to get it out. This was all in real time. So now let's get after that belt. There's a tensioner here. We're gonna inspect the pulleys. We're gonna inspect the pulleys here. I think this is. Let's go there. All right. So Pay attention to the route of your belt, and actually even draw a diagram or take a picture of it.
When you get off camera, take a picture.
Let's see. So what it is the alternator wraps, then goes down to the tensioner, down to the main harmonic balancer pulley, around the compressor, AC compressor, and up over to the power steering pump. Pretty self-explanatory. All right, stay tuned. You need some special sockets too. If you were gonna do this job, you were gonna need
I was gonna need a kid like you got.
to buy all these little things,
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
do it one time. That's all that was.
Hey, you know what it was? When he told me about the impact wrench, I was like, man.
I haven't used an impact wrench yet.
Yeah,
I'm not going to use one.
Right.
An impact wrench is just for loosening up,
Loosening up
the
tight,
wheels,
yeah.
or some that's
Something
super
that's
tight.
really
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But this is I knew it was a little more complicated because I couldn't I couldn't see the
Yeah, you can't see
belt.
nothing.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even see the belt, so I was like, I didn't
see
even want to have to take this off.
All the
right?
work just to get to the belt.
Just to get to it, right? Like I say, Chevy had they knew what they was doing, didn't they? Or GM. Said, yeah,
That's true.
we got him on this one.
All right, you're gonna need a set like this, star bit.
Star bits.
It is. I got this at Harbor Freight. Impact star socket set, and the size for that one is an E14 Torx star socket. So that's a 3/8. And you push down on the belt, you'll see it come off. That tensioner is really tight.
That's good or bad?
That's bad. Here, hold this right here. So I'll remember the diagram of the belt. It's pretty easy. So there's the tension coming off of it. And get a pipe wrench because this one is tough. So I got my jack handle on there for leverage, and now I won't be fighting it. And here comes the belt. There you go. Belt off. Bring me the new belt, please.
A little way on it.
It looks good, actually.
That looks pretty good. So,
There's no cracks in it. I'm gonna spin each pulley individually here. He's getting a sound. So what I'm this tensioner doesn't look good. This pulley here. This one seems nice. This one. That one's nice too. This one down here.
so probably the tension in
This compressor's nice. This one down here. That one's not gonna move.
That's the crankshaft.
So this tensioner here,
It's kind of all wobbling.
I can hear it.
I mean, maybe the bearings on it.
The inside of the bearing is yeah. So that.
I'd have to go to the boneyard for that one, wouldn't
Nah, you want to get that new. You don't want to get that at the junkyard.
I? Oh, okay.
You're gonna have the same issue when you're putting it on there and go through the work, and then having to take it off. That has to be Yep.
Brand new.
Yep. You need. Let's see. 1, 2. And there's one back here. You need the tensioner for this one too, man. If you move the pulley in and out, you can feel it. You can feel it if you move the pulley. Just grab it from one side.
Okay,
like that.
Right. You feel a little play in there, huh?
Yeah. It's not supposed to be like that. So.
That's probably what I'm hearing then, huh? When I cut
How often is it?
I don't hear it that often, but I do notice that I was hearing it more in the wintertime when it was really cold. Mm-hmm. And
the top is worn on the top. But
all in all,
it's at the beginning. It's at the beginning. It's not cracked in the middle.
It's not really bad.
No.
Well, you know what they say, ounce of prevention, right?
Yeah, you didn't know what it looked like till it came off anyway. So now there's no sense of putting the old one back on.
Exactly.
So hold this for me. I'm gonna show them how we measure the belt. It's good practice to measure the old belt and the new belt because sometimes the people at the store mess up and give you the wrong belt, and you don't want to be there fighting with the wrong belt trying to put it on.
Right.
Because you didn't do this. So what I do is I put my pipe and I stretch both of them out.
Okay.
And I make sure they're both touching together. And the new one seems to be just a tad bit shorter because the older one probably stretched.
Right.
So the adjuster, the tensioner in the car will adjust that for us. Okay. So now let's go back in the car. And I'm going to start with the center pulley. Start with the center pulley. Wrap everything around. Go to the compressor. So actually, you can start with the compressor. Do the upper pulley. You want me to price out the tensioner, or you want me to find out if I can get the tensioner?
Where, you mean here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can price it out.
We'll be back. I'm gonna price out the tensioner for this guy. 26 years of experience. Like and subscribe to my channel. You'll get notifications when I upload new ones. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.